SBA Publications.
Hello dear students, how are you all? I hope that you're doing fine and studying really hard. Today I am here with our chapter number 5 of grammar, that is articles. So let's get started with the learning. I hope that you are already familiar with the topic, but still we'll begin from the starting. A, and the are articles. As we already know, a and the are articles. We use articles before a noun or a noun phrase. We use articles before we use noun or noun phrase. So now the articles are of two types, indefinite and definite articles. First let's look up at indefinite articles. They are a and they are used as indefinite articles. They do not refer to any specific or particular person or a specific or particular person, place or animal. Anything is denoted by them. Definite article is the that is used to refer to a specific or particular person, animal or thing. Let's see a and an. They are used with singular countable nouns. Nouns that are singular and they can be counted. Okay, anything that can be counted and still it is in its singular form, its single unit. We use a and an when something is mentioned for the first time. When we are talking about something for the first time, we use a and an. Let's see the choice between a and an. The choice between a and an is made on the basis of sound. How? When a singular noun starts with a consonant sound, we use article a. When the noun starts with a consonant sound, the sound of a consonant, okay? For example, a boy, a woman, a university. Although university begins with the letter U, which is a vowel, still the sound is of a consonant, university, okay? So we use a with it. When a singular noun starts with a vowel sound, not a vowel but a vowel sound, we use another article, that is an. For example, an old man, an umbrella, an orange, etc. And is also used with silent H. How? An honest boy. Why? H is silent and the sound is of a vowel, an R. Okay. It's important to note that the sound with which the noun begins is what matters. It is important to note that the sound is what matters, not what we see but what we hear. Not necessarily the actual letter it starts with, okay? If a noun begins with a vowel letter but has a consonant sound, we use a. If it begins with a vowel but the sound is of a consonant, we will use a. For example, a university, pronounced like university. U. It's a y sound and not a u sound. The noun starts with a consonant sound despite the vowel letter u. Okay. A European country, pronounced like European, although it starts with a vowel, but the sound is of a consonant. A one-way street. Now again, although it starts with a vowel, but the sound is of a consonant, v. Okay. Similarly, if a noun begins with a consonant letter but has a vowel sound, we use an. Okay. It happens the same way with an. An hour, an honest, an honor, an air. Okay. So now we have a tip. Let's get it. When we add a word or phrase before a singular noun, we use article a or an. Okay. According to the sound of the word following it. A girl, an umbrella, an intelligent girl, a new umbrella. You see, we have changed. Why? Because the word before the article is changed. A very naughty girl, a brand new umbrella. Now we have this exercise which you have to do by yourself. And here is an important note. Remember to use article a without words that begin with a consonant sound. Okay? Use article an with words that begin with a vowel sound. So you have to remember that a is used with the words that begin with consonant sounds and an is used with the words that begin with vowel sound. Now let's see the next article, that is the. We use article the when we speak of a particular person, animal, place or thing. When we are talking about something or someone particular, we use the with it. For example, my father gave me a book yesterday. I lost the book which my father gave me yesterday. So we are talking about a specific book that was given to me by my father. That particular book which father gave yesterday, not any other book. So which is why we are using the here. We also use article the when a singular noun is meant to represent a whole class. When a single noun is representing a whole class, so we use the with it. For example, the lion is the king of beasts. So we are not talking about a single lion, although we are using the singular noun, but it represents all the lions. So we are using the here. The lion is the king of beasts. The rose is the most beautiful flower, or beautiful of all flowers. So now here we are not talking about any single rose, but rose in particular, but we are using the singular form of the noun. So we use the with it. While the names of gulfs, rivers, seas, oceans, mountain ranges. So we use it with the names of gulfs, rivers, seas, basically of the different landscapes. For example, I swam in the Gulf of Mexico. The Ganges is a holy river. The Mediterranean Sea is known for its beautiful beaches. The Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean on the earth. The Maldives is a popular tourist destination. So, with all these we are using the because we are talking about a specific place that is beautiful, which is a landscape. Okay. Now, with names of holy books and newspapers, we use the. Any holy book, any newspaper. I have read the Ramayana but haven't read the Mahabharat. My father reads the Times newspaper. So we are using the with their names also. Before common nouns, which are names of things unique of their kind. So we are using with the common nouns which are unique in their own kind, which are one of their own kind. The sun, the moon, the sky. Before superlative degree of adjective. So we know what are adjectives. So before the superlative degree we use the. Mayank is the tallest boy in our class. Yashi performs the best in the test. Okay. Also we use it with ordinal numbers. For example, this is the first time I have visited a planetarium. We were sitting in the 11th row. Or we use the with names of well-known buildings and names of some countries or groups of islands. For example, have you seen the Taj Mahal? A particular building, right? The USA is a rich nation. Or we use it before musical instruments. For example, he plays the guitar very well. Can you play the piano? Now here are some important things which you should remember. A character in a story is usually introduced with article A or N. A character is usually introduced with A or N. There was once a giant, a wolf, a beautiful kingdom, a brave soldier. This is how we describe a character or anything in the story. Once the character has been introduced, once the introduction is done, we have talked about it once. It can be written with the. Because we are repeating, we are giving the reference once again. So the giant fought with the brave soldier. Okay. Now next note is we don't use the when we talk about a place that is visited or used for its normal purpose. So which is used for normal purpose, we do not use the with it. But we use the when referring to it as a particular place. For example, we go to school at 8 a.m. not the school. Okay. Because it is a place that we go to usually. He met his uncle near the school because we are talking about a particular place now. Okay. Now, next, we use the before certain nouns that represent a group as a whole. Okay. The police. So again, it is referring to all the police, but the word being used is a singular noun. The police are here to help us. The jury reached a verdict. So it is representing a whole group. So that's it for today. Now we have this exercise which you have to perform by yourself, and I'm very sure that you can do it really well. I'll see you soon with another interesting chapter. Till then, keep on practicing and be a good learner. Bye-bye.